on the agenda for the upcoming Board of County Commissioners meeting. Citizens wishing to address items on the agenda should sign up to speak to such items at the regular Board of County Commissioners meeting. Speakers are asked to refrain from abusive or profane remarks, disruptive outbursts, protests, or other conduct which interferes with the orderly conduct of the Gary Sansing Public Forum. Each speaker is limited to 3 minutes unless otherwise determined by the chairperson to allow for sufficient time for all speakers. If 20 or more speakers are signed up, the time will be reduced to 2 minutes out of respect for all attendees. Members of the public who would like to present a visual aid while speaking will need to submit materials at least 24 hours prior to the meeting via email to submissions@myescambia.com. If you are signed up to speak today and have not already submitted your visual aids, please see a county staff member in the lobby for assistance. Please note that same-day submissions will be determined on a case-by-case basis at the discretion of the BCC chair. At the chairperson's discretion, the Gary Sansing Public Forum may end 5 minutes prior to the scheduled start of the upcoming Board of County Commissioners meeting to allow that meeting to commence on time. These are our speakers? Wonderful. So far we have 2 speakers lined up for public forum. So our first one is Chris Kurb, and Mary Booth, you will be after Chris Kurb.
Good morning. How y'all doing? Today I want to talk to you about Bayou Marcus Branch B Basin. That's over there where Deer Roletsky lives by the creek behind her house. I believe y'all got 49 buyouts through the HMGP FEMA buyout program. She was one of them. I believe she was your first one in the neighborhood, probably because she's been up here to 61 meetings letting y'all have it. And y'all finally shut her up. But she hadn't shut up. She's the neighborhood team leader, and she's still leading the neighborhood. When she came back last week, we met with the neighbors out there and had a little lunch and, supper time. And I want to know what the status of that basin study is. It's not on your website. I asked the engineering department when they were going to send out questionnaires. Y'all have a $1.1 million contract with HDR to do a basin study update for that Bayou Marcus Branch B. A lot of the residents are contacting me going, well, hey, when are they going to clean out this creek? When are they going to build a pond over here? When are they going to fix this flooding? Well, you got to get the study done first. It starts out with flooding questionnaires. So I'm wondering when that's going to happen as well. Might save you a little time if you put it on your website and set up your questionnaire so people can go digitally online to put in their flooding questionnaires for the basin. Just a little suggestion there. We are in a time when technology can work for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. We appreciate that. And I agree on the technology side. We'll see what we can do to upgrade our websites. Mary Booth, you're next, and Larry Downs Jr., you'll be after Mary.
Hi, I'm Mary Booth, and I live on Kipling Street, and we've had negligence with our Emerald Coast Utility Association. I don't know why they emptied part of their trash cans closer to Olive Road, but for us, almost 2 weeks. I don't understand that. If someone could please inform me, that would be nice.
Yes, ma'am. And unfortunately, we don't regulate ECUA. They're their own government entity. Oh. There is an ECUA District 4 representative. That is Del Perkins. I don't have his email available, but it is on the ECUA website. You can email them directly, and then you can also call the number for ECUA as well. So that would be my recommendation is to reach out to them. That's a more direct line of contact, and unfortunately, we have no control over ECUA. They're okay. Their own little entity there.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you. Larry Downs Jr.
Larry Downs Jr. Plumbing, LLC, because fecal matters. All right, let's get into it. All righty. I see where, I brought, somebody gave me something for Commissioner Barry. This is a collectible. It's by the Bad Habit Rabbits collection. So if y'all interested, you could get the Dingleberry series. It's pretty cool. Then y'all too could recuse yourself all the time. Hey, I went to one of our government departments day before yesterday. I got a brochure. You know how they always have the brochures and the pamphlets you can get? I picked one up, so I wanted to share it with y'all because this is the first time I've ever heard anything like this from a government agency. And it's the property tax appraiser, Bubba Peters. It's pretty interesting, and I think it'd be good for all government employees, elected or appointed or, hired. All right, here it comes. It's the 11, y'all ever heard this? The 11 Commandments of Public Service. It is awesome. Anyways, this is the first time I ever seen it, so I grabbed it, and then I left it at the school board meeting, but I'm gonna go by and get some more of them. Number 1, taxpayers are the most important people in the community. Imagine that. And we get 3 minutes today, a whole 3 minutes. It's just amazing. Taxpayers are not dependent upon you. You are dependent upon them. Number 3, taxpayers are not an interruption of work. They are the purpose of your work. 4, taxpayers do you a favor when they call or come into the office. You are not doing them a favor by waiting on them. That's sometimes what we see. I mean, sometimes, probably often. Number 5, taxpayers are a part of your work. They are not outsiders. You ever notice that? You go to a public building, this is our building. This is our building, not yours. I happened to go to the General Chappie James building day before yesterday. Yeah, that's their building. They informed me that's their building, their floors. It was weird. Y'all will see the video footage from it. Number 6, taxpayers are not cold statistics. They are human beings with feelings and emotions just like yours. Number 7, taxpayers are not people to be argued with, matched wits with, or ridiculed. Wow, that's amazing. Number 8, taxpayers are people who need your assistance, and it's your job to provide professional quality service. Number 9.
Thank you, Larry. I appreciate that.
I only got 3 more. We only have 2 speakers.
We appreciate it so much. And I will say, Bubba Peterson runs a great office over there, and their customer service is exemplary. So thank you for bringing that up.
I couldn't reclaim some of my interrupted time from last time.
Thank you, Larry. I appreciate it. Eric Sharpling, you're
Holy
next.
shit. 3 more to go. I'll read it at the next one. I'll go sign up for some more stuff. We'll finish
Good
it.
morning, Madam Chairman. Somebody left us around, who?
I left Commissioner Dingleberry's gift. Thank you.
Yeah, first of all, this morning, I wanted to thank Commissioners May and Mr. Stroberger. During this debacle with Salzman, I thank y'all that y'all stayed out of it. I have prayed about it. I felt bad for you up here, Mike, because it's almost like, remember when the Pharisees brought the prostitute to Jesus and wanted him to stone her? What did he say? Let he that is without sin cast the first stone. And he says, I judge you not, go and sin no more. And that should have been the end of it. And, I think you handled it quite well here. I hate that Ms. Husberger was taking sides in it, but I think it's better to just stay neutral in this, ma'am, because when you do, all you do is upset the other side. And there's been rumors you wanted to censure Mike, which I don't know what to believe. I'm getting this from Rick Allison. I showed you the thing, didn't I? But, it's just, we all got to learn to get along, work together, and have a decent experience. And I don't believe that the freedom of speech down here is using racial insults to insult anybody. That is not tolerated, and it's hurting people like that guy did that day. that upset Lumen, it's not allowed in our Constitution. They can sue all they want to, but freedom of speech is being respectful of other people. And so I just wanted to come down here, and I heard you had a good fundraiser, Mike. I'm glad it went well for you. You have a blessed day, Mike.
Jose, do we have any other speakers? Okay, this does conclude our public forum. Our regular scheduled board meeting will commence at 9 a.m. Thank you.